Hello and welcome to episode 168 of my journey to defy the odds by achieving an 1800 ELO ranking on chess.com. My meaning an 80 IQ hillbilly, defying the odds, not just anybody, not just your average Joe. And if you've been following along of recent, you know that we're going in the opposite direction that we need to be going. We're headed down and not up. We have been in the 1600s for quite some time. And a loss today will put us back in the 1500s. But we're making content. We're trying to stay positive. We're working on our humility. We're drinking hot tea on a very, very hot day. And yeah, I just want to get a game in. I've been making some lichess videos. I made another one last night. By the time you watch this, it will have been released. I'll link it in the last 10 seconds of this video as well as the series in its entirety. If you're new, welcome aboard. If you're a regular, thank you for watching. I paused this from yesterday's game, had my opponent in a lot of trouble, and just overlooked. It's the second time in the last, I don't know, 10 games that I ran that same line, and I know that line pretty well, and I messed up. So I think maybe just playing too fast, not being aware of what's going on, and yeah, we're just going to keep playing, try to have fun with it. Like I've been trying to say, like at some point this journey is going to be over, and I want to be able to look back on it and be like, that was fun. I enjoyed doing that. Maybe go back and reminisce by watching various episodes or something like that. So it's you're only as good as your last game, and if that's the case, I'm not very good. But we're playing chess. We're playing chess. You have good times, you have bad times. There's times in this series I've felt like, man, my game's on point. And there's been times that I've felt like I do right now with my game. Well, actually, I don't feel like my game's terrible right now. Like, it's certainly felt worse. I just feel like I'm just getting beat. Sometimes your opponents are better than you. Sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes it's a combination. Just lately, it hasn't been going the right way. I used to play basketball when I was young, and sometimes the ball just doesn't go for you. It doesn't make you a bad shooter all of a sudden because one day you're having a bad day shooting. So anyway, want to get this game underway, and I hope you're having a good day. Who do we got today? Who do we got? A 1585 from Greece. We have the white pieces. Maybe we can play the white pieces right. Oh my goodness, are we getting this modern again? I'm not playing it like I played it the other day. That's for sure. We are not playing it like we played it the other day. What do we want to do here? Looks like he's going to try to go the other way, isn't he? Looks like he's going to try to go the other way. I remember I used to play this, and it was kind of a messed up line. And your queen kind of gets stuck up in there. So he's going to go the other way, it looks like. He is going to go the other way. It looks like. Hmm. Oh, wow. Well, we didn't leave the 1600s. Well, I tell you what, I got to figure out something with that modern. I really do. I made a big mistake there. I just got lucky. Opponent gifted me a free piece. But a win's a win. Seems like lately the only way I've been getting wins is getting lucky. Let's see if we can get a game review underway. There's not a lot to review about this one. You know, it's kind of like just what happened with me yesterday. I mean, sometimes you just blunder pieces. Doesn't look that good. It says I played like a 2,000 player, but we know that didn't happen. I didn't play like a 2,000 player. Oh, man. Let's see here. What am I doing? Hold on just a second. What am I doing? 83.8% accuracy, no brilliant moves, no great moves, 5 best moves, 1 mistake, no miss, no blunder, played like a 2,000. Opponent 77.1, no brilliant, 1 great, 5 best, 1 mistake, 1 miss, 1 blunder. He played like a 1,700. I should have probably traded out the queens. I surrendered my pawn. Probably wasn't the best play. But hey, we're still in the 1600s. Book move here. I should have probably let him castle first. Oh. Doing this. Snatch off that bishop, huh? Oh, a mistake. That's not what they wanted. What did they want? I want this? Oh, come on. Yeah, I came back here. I'll tell you something. I used to play the modern. I've said that many times before. Usually, they don't take here. I probably should have let him castle first. I probably should have castled and then let him castle. Or played something like this first and let him castle. But I didn't. But usually they don't take. But when they do take, what can happen is you want to play, you know, I don't remember what he did. What did he do? I think he played this or something. No, he brought the bishop out. What you do is you do this, then he plays this, and you do this, and you just wasted a move. Yeah, he can't castle. He's not going to castle that way anyway. And then your king's kind of just stuck up in here. Then he can start doing this kind of number. I don't know how that's a great move. Well, I guess he couldn't do that. I mean, then your queen's just kind of stuck over here. I've played games before. I used to play the modern where my opponent's queen would be stuck right here for the rest of the game. And then you just start pawn storming right here because you know he's going the other way. And your queen kind of can get stuck over here. That was my experience. But so that's why I didn't try to force that. Mistake. Man, black's way ahead here. I should have took right here. That was a mistake. I should have took. Should have took. Or just castled. Should have just castled. I wonder if that would have been a bad play. That was the best move. Yeah, that's probably what I should have done. Then he probably would have castled too. Yeah. Yeah, big mistake there because I gave up that pawn. What should I have done? I would have played this. Wow. I would have. Mistake. Yeah, I was definitely in a losing position. And I don't know what I mean, he just didn't see it. Happens to me all the time. I can't say anything bad about him. I'm sure he's probably been a pretty high player. And it just happens. Let's look and see how high he's been. He's probably been high before. He's been playing since 2012. What's his high? I mean, he's been 1734, higher ranked player than me. I mean, it just happens. You just make mistakes. Happens. I know the feeling. I empathize with him. Anyway, back in the win column. Not the kind of win I really wanted because I didn't play great chess, but I got the win. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, they say. Hope you have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow for episode 169. Y'all have a great day. God bless.